Welcome back to week 4 of the NFL season. Thursday night prime time. Lions and Packers. I actually think the Lions will win this game.
From Lambeau.
Because the Packers got lucky against the Saints with their 17-point comeback, but we'll see what. Well, I'm pretty confident I'll win this game, but the Lions are a scrappy team.
Set to lock horns for them beaten.
Oh,
and we're off in
both of these are. The Packers are undefeated on here too.
This will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Who did the Packers lose to already this year?
Helm here in 22. A lot of eyes on this man in his 4th NFL season, Jordan Love.
He's already been in the season
that game tape, didn't you?
Last week's game. Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick.
I
didn't know if you would play him this week.
This is like the worst team, overall team ever.
So you gotta give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
I think I'm overall 50.
I think the ratio's pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
My offense is like a 47 overall.
The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and
all
a
my
touchdown,
starters
too.
And just picked up
Gardner,
every.
I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
There we go, Dixon. Or was that
Either
Dixon?
Way, they would take that
was
production.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to get the 37
starting off pretty damn good.
So now the Lions go.
Let's go, Hogan.
In a grind. They'll be let out by their quarterback, highly decorated out of Stanford, Kevin Hogan.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point.
And let's see what we
this
got here. Who's my running back?
Offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Still Evans.
On 1st and 10, it's Evans. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. They'd still limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all Lebanon defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage? Against a team coming off a win
try
just
one
as
more
your
time.
team
What
did
the hell?
previous week.
I like this play. I think this play is going to work this time.
All game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
There we go.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
Overall 26 tight ends, 6 touchdowns in
here at Lambeau.
4 games.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
All right, not bad, team.
Scoring summary.
I like how this is going.
Drive. And the Detroit touchdown.
Continue our journey here. Let's pull some Miami Dolphins and get that 70 score.
Out is the kickoff unit as they rip this one away.
Let's do it.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
Yeah, the Miami game was pretty crazy.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
That's a touchdown every 6 minutes a game.
His first throw of the game.
That's
but
wild.
I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes,
Broncos have to
the
be
quarterback
sad.
is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
On play action. Love to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Well, this defense for the Lions, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get
Nice
per game?
tackle, 90.
And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Ethan Evans on now to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25. There he goes, left side.
Nice.
Touchdown, Detroit. And a 75-yard punt return. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
This game is going nicely. Denver, they say, is 1-2.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14.
I think that one's right.
So his big play capability
the
in
Steelers
full
have
display
2
there as he's able to return that punt
record.
for a touchdown.
Los Angeles is better than that. Yeah, Tampa Bay's record is that.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this
they got
kickoff.
They got some of the records right, I guess, depending on.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Chargers are
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL.
Patriots
right now. Winning's now playing here on Thursday night. Need help?
Arizona's
their
3-0.
momentum.
That's wild. They could almost be 3-0.
Momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
That's caught by the rookie Jaden Reed. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
Miami's 0-3. Okay. Minnesota is 0-3. I can't believe they have Miami not winning a game. Miami's one of the hardest teams in football right now.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
Let's get back in the game. Don't worry about how good.
Now Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he'll be taken down.
We got to really be watching this Jalen Reed here.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
Jalen Reed something to eat us up.
Throwing. Love. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get?
Is that Jalen Reed again?
The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Jalen Reed is smoking us.
Love going to give this one to Jones.
You go nowhere.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning defense.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. That winching him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got him again.
He's going to go down again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team,
4th and 30.
Sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Here's Ethan Evans now. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This is taken around the 12. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
That was 6 yards, really?
The Lions will take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them, but I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now Hogan. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
30 and a first. Here we go.
Hogan now. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jacob Harris, 47 yards. And the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead.
Yeah.
Extra point.
All right, defense. Let's go out and get a touchdown ourselves. Let's get like a scoop and score going on.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Take Tinsdale.
First down going to the air with Love. This one into the hands of the rookie Luke Musgrave. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down. To throw now. Here's Love. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
I want to get a pick 6.
The Packers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5.
All right, well.
Oh, he had him.
We'll take
he was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away.
All right, what we got?
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken to the 18. Special teams just 26 yards officially on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Lions to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well.
Looking sharp.
They'll begin on the ground with Evans. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
It's open all right.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Back to throw. Hogan. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before
we got Triple H going on here. We got Hogan, Howard, and Harris.
There of 30 big ones.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I thought I'd flop one out there, see what would happen.
Throwing again. Hogan. That's caught by Howard. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient.
No
wasted motions.
Nope.
Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Let's see if Orzek can get it, or whatever, however you pronounce his name.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions are able to add on to their first half lead.
These guys they're programmed in, they're actually free agents in
this first half.
Most of them were free agents.
So the drive there's 80
but
yards.
the announcers only know a couple of my players. That's wild.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I don't know. I don't think they know anybody really on my team. Maybe they know.
Not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Green Bay
figured he would
offense
probably
now
pick
about
up
ready to take possession
overall
here.
26 tight end.
Right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot
There
of
we
questions.
go.
What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to
Tyndale's
narrow down your
getting in on it.
playbook. Maybe
These
get
are
simple
these guys are looking like the
rather than more
Buffalo Bills
complex
now,
in
trying
order
to
to try
get
and
9
fashion
sacks
together
in
a
the game
drive.
here.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throw over the middle, taken in.
Damn, there's 6 of you there.
Good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
You might have been able to get
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Oh,
yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They can beg all they want.
He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Most of their damage has been done. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Going down the middle, and it's complete.
They got to figure it out.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Hogan.
Oh, shit.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard
All
line.
right. That's all right.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Further's a little bit better,
Looking
though.
to throw, Hogan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big
And we got
and
it.
That is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Or
A
Zach.
great play there. Way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Beautiful.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this 35-0 now.
35 to Zippo.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first away.
All right. Well, might get 70.
Not wanting to risk anything here late in the half. He'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Oh, they're going to run a
About
play,
set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in week 4.
Let's do
2nd
this.
half kickoff, ready to go.
Come on, Flowers, get a touchdown here.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the 2nd half is underway. Taken at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
All right, down it. All right, what we got here?
3rd quarter starts with a run by Chris Evans.
Oh, he's gone.
Down
Nope,
the left
Alexander's going to
sideline.
catch me. Nope.
Inside the 20.
Nice.
Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken a 6-touchdown lead. The try here for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they hit pay dirt on Jay. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
Get another pick.
Now they get set for their first possession of half number 2. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Oh, damn.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
All right, let's do this, Alice.
Here's Love.
He's done.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Still got him.
Coming, and they got him once again. The defense
3rd and 37, damn.
And setting him back on the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations.
I don't think they're going to get 37 yards. I hope not anyway.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. That's a run now. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape. Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On 2nd and 7.
Oh, that was a horrible throw. Led him way too far.
But that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot.
3rd and 7, damn.
Exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent, you get 5. That's a whale of a game.
Shit, okay.
On 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere.
We're going to see if we
They're
can
going to
pull
go
this
for
one
it on
off.
4th and 7.
Right in between them. Boom.
And in for the Lions touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions just pays off with 6 points.
Let's go.
Extra point right down the middle. It's even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Sorry, Love.
So that drive, 4 plays.
And
it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
We have to be up in the 10s.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you line to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
10-yard
rushing,
that's
you have to find
good.
something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around a long time. This is an outlier. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
He's having himself a game.
We're certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 134 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field.
Again.
In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
What the?
Now a throw to the end zone on first and 10.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play.
He had an interception too. He wasn't
almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
No.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
He's wide open. Shit, didn't throw it fast enough.
Look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
All right, we'll see if we cannot pull it off here.
3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll look to throw again.
Nice. Pick that one up at least.
Tight end. Touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
2 more touchdowns and
point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows
we'll get to
even
where the
larger
Dolphins
here
are.
in the 3rd quarter.
But we shall see.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
Detroit.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Here we go.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
Yeah.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go.
It's a game that they would forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves.
Jalen Reed is
but we know that winning the game
tearing us up. We make it to Jalen.
So their bottom line is, how do they play a
clean game? What's his name? Is it Jalen or Jaden?
Right? Take no more turnovers and see how that works.
I know he's a rookie.
First down, Love to pass.
That's to the tight end, Musgrave.
And he'll be taken down right away up near midfield at the 47. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Love looking to throw it.
Jesus.
He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Up the middle,
You ain't going nowhere.
And fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain.
This defense is overall 51.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter.
My point score is higher than my team overall.
They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers.
They are going to get in there and score here, I think. I'm not going to do a blowout again.
On 1st and 10, Love.
Jeez.
He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And inside the 20 before
he did
he's
7 straight quarters.
A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
Maybe even 8.
One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So and this probably is nothing like the game's going to be
first
on
and 10.
Thursday, but that's in
now. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you've got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
That'll be caught right side by Reed. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making
Get him.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. But down this field, we know that they need touchdowns instead of field goals, but now it's add insult to injury because they can't even get the 3, Charles, on the excellent special teams.
And it certainly felt to me like the special teams consider themselves an extension of the defense, which has played well for them. They have a nice cushion. They didn't want to allow any points, any opportunity to cut into their lead. A big-time play by those guys on that side of the ball.
The first-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle.
So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
No, that's the only run I'm doing,
I think it'll lean towards the run,
difference.
but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
33 yards that time.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big fourth quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
That's in her. Damn it.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it found incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Hogan. It's brought in by Harris. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
When you have someone throw that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head.
Now a battle for the foot. It's a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Had it right. The man can barely catch as is.
And this one was
away
over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one off. It goes.
Jesus. See if I can get. I might be able to get up to 70.
Out to the 25.
Gets set to go.
Remember, they have 1-4 straight. Does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On third down, Love setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
Let's go.
It's taken to the 26.
Ah, shit.
And just a net of 31. 9
Flowers,
on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Detroit getting set to go now.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard.
These guys can.
They've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continue to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they? In the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right?
No, there is no gas pedal.
People continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, Hogan.
Touchdown.
That's going to be caught, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point forthcoming.
70.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions.
Let's go, Detroit.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
They'll get one play off before the 2-minute warning. Possibly 2 if it's
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself,
2-minute warning.
we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests.
Come on, let's keep Love under 200 points or 200 yards.
Both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game,
He'll probably
but
end up
not
getting
in
it,
this
though. He'll
one.
probably break
This has
a
been a
little
display
over.
of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
That wasn't a first down.
Now a second down throw for Love here. And my goodness, another
That was an interception?
And the return will stop right around the Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
2nd and 5.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Back to throw. Hogan. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown.
Now I actually did what Miami did. I scored.
Starting to really
I
smell
scored
right
10
now.
offensive
Can't
touchdowns.
ask
I
for
did have a
quarter of the
return,
season
so
than that.
And you're
now
not
I feel
supposed to
more
look
like
ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best
like
team
my
we've
tight
seen,
end
right?
can't catch.
And has the ability to get better.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
I don't think I'm getting any more scores.
The Packers ready to take over offensively. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter.
Well, they're definitely
just
not
trying
playing to win.
erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that
everybody
in the
on my
post-game press
defense
conference.
has got
That's
a
not
couple of
something you
sacks,
mentioned in the
feels like.
NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And out of bounds.
If we stop them here, I might try to get another touchdown out of
They need
this.
18 yards here on 3rd down.
Love. And now here is
Well, I don't need to worry about that. My defense got one. Woo!
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions Lions touchdown.
Pick six.
But not only is this defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one.
Excellent.
And even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the win in their
Well, that
back
should be my
pocket
final
already,
score.
every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
In Lambeau, too. It's even crazier.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
The Packers offense now. They get ready to head back onto the field.
37
And
seconds.
let's face it, this drive is not going to this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious
Oh.
here.
And my goodness, another interception. And he's going to get
Holy
this on
shit.
down to the 13-yard
3 interceptions.
line.
Dude, you are...
Yet another mistake after the interception there, and gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure.
All right, so we do got it good.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw, as this play will stand as is.
And this will be caught.
Just
And the
cheats it
carnage
down.
continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are moments of the
Jesus,
fourth,
damn.
putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
And 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what
now
the
I'm pretty
optics
sure that's
show.
my last
They just want
score.
to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The defense ready to take over. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
Game
It's funny,
over.
I talked about this with a coach in the offseason.
Willie gets
and
back
kinda
in
had this
there.
scenario,
Yeah,
like
it's game
what feels
over.
good to you and what feels
Get
good to
outta
your
here.
team. You're down big.
That was
you really
fun.
have like one possession
I don't
left,
think
and you're
that's how the
trying to put
game
points
is
on the board
going to
that
end
don't
up.
matter.
But if it does,
But
that'd
do
be
that.
wild.
And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
So this one's over.
I don't even
It's
know
a
how
win
much
for the Detroit
touchdowns.
Lions. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
7
For
takeaways.
the
Holy
defense
damn.
through the shutout, Adam. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped
10
out their defense. Didn't have to
touchdowns.
be out there
Holy
the entire time.
You go,
So when
Kevin.
you do that and you're out there
All
fresh
right.
playing,
Well,
a
I'll
little
see you
extra
next
spring in your
week.
step, and it
Peace.
showed up in this one.
They had a ton